with Ahmed Bayram. He's a Middle East spokesperson at the Norwegian Refugee Council. He joins us now from Amman. Hi there, Ahmed. It's good seeing you. When you think things could not get worse for Gaza, they do. What happens when aid from UNRWA stops at the end of February, and would the world really allow that?
Thanks for having me. I mean, to put that in perspective and to use an analogy here, just imagine a heart surgery. You are removing the heart and expecting the body, the lungs, the kidneys, and the liver to function as normal. This is exactly what is happening here. This decision taken by the biggest capitals in the world will ultimately decimate, it will dismantle the very fabric of aid in Gaza. And, you know, UNRWA is relied on not just, from the civilians in Gaza, but also from aid organizations who coordinate their operations on the ground, who make sure that we are providing every support possible to people. We rely on UNRWA to know who's doing what and where. What I hope that this series of decisions which we have described as reckless and outrageous will be reversed, because this honestly this will be a death sentence for an entire population if you're not getting killed by the bullets and the rockets and the bombs. You're getting killed by starvation, by drinking polluted water, and by disease. It's unfathomable that instead of stepping up support for Gaza, we are taking away even more from these people.
Well, considering you call this a death sentence for who knows how many people, again I ask, is this something the world would allow come end of February?
I mean, we hope that first of all that the investigations will lead to a result that will, of course, satisfy some of the requests that we have seen. A lot of countries have hinged their any further additional support on the results of the investigation. So we hope that gets sorted as soon as possible. But at the same time, it looks like the world that has allowed 2 million people to be displaced from their homes, and for thousands and thousands of children and their families to starve, to get killed. And when I say the world here, I mean the international community that has allowed all of this to happen. It looks like this is already, a decision that has been made to even, take more away from the people. I mean, as we speak, these, aid workers on the ground, are working in some of the most impossible conditions. The world needs to wake up. And again, I mean here, the international community and these countries that have come together, united so swiftly to, around this momentum to suspend fund. I hope they just unite just as swiftly to end the suffering in Gaza, to agree to a ceasefire and to allow aid in.
Israel's far right earlier had suggested that Palestinians can be completely relocated and settled somewhere else as Israel's continue its illegal occupation of parts of Gaza. Where is safe, one, in Gaza, and two, if this plan were to go through, where would they go?
Yeah, that's the question that we have been asking. I mean, we are asking the same question. I mean, in terms of safety, I don't think there is any spot, any corner, any house that is safe in Gaza anymore. We can't talk about safety in Gaza anymore. I mean, that's just out of question now. You're talking about thousands and thousands of people who are crammed in Rafah, which is probably around a fifth of the entire Gaza Strip. And this small pocket of land is now hosting over 1 million or 1.5 million people. We don't even know these exact numbers. All under constant bombardment. Khan Yunis, you reported on this earlier, is the exact city that Israel asked people to move to, and then only for Israeli tanks and rockets and bombs to creep closer. And now, when we talk about alternatives, the only alternative to what is happening is a lasting ceasefire. We have said that pushing people out of Gaza against their will, against their voluntary decision, will be against the international law, will be a violation of international law that could amount to an atrocity crime under international law. So we shouldn't even be considering that. What we should be considering is getting all these sides, the pressure to come, the pressure to sustain and to continue until we reach a ceasefire. What is happening is already enough. I mean, it is more than enough what these children have seen. And I speak to you from Amman, the winter is here, and the cold conditions, bitterly cold here. I can't imagine what it is for someone spending their days and nights in the street. Enough of this. We need a ceasefire now.
All right, Mr. Ahmed Badram of the Norwegian Refugee Council, thank you for your input. I just apologize, it's not under better circumstances, but thank you.